Good afternoon and welcome to today's circuit training class. Got a full body workout for you today. All you need is a pair of dumbbells. We've got 14 exercises, big movements to work big muscles to get the heart rate up, and also a good core section at the end of each circuit. We're going to do 2 circuits, 14 exercises, 45 seconds. Grab your dumbbells. In fact, we'll just start off with 1 dumbbell. We're going to do a front squat, so hold into chest, elbows in, and then bend the knees and sit back. So just starting to loosen up through the hips. Try and keep the chest lifted. So this will work with 1 or 2 dumbbells. So 2 dumbbells is there into the chest again, elbows in. And then we're going to add a curl. So let's go down low, bicep curl, and then stand back up. Try and sit back on the heels, get nice and low, and lift the chest so we've got a good range of motion for the curl. Okay, let's move on to a split lunge. So you can keep both weights, or you can just go with 1 or no weights even. We're still warming up, and then bend the back knee down. So it's a big step back. Back knee goes down towards the floor. Keep the chest up. Starting to get that stretch down the front of the thigh through the hip on the back leg. Let's change that to a backward stepping lunge. So first we step in and then we step back. Big step. So again, it could be 1 or 2 dumbbells. Take that nice big step. Keep chest up. Bend the back knee down. And then we'll swap over, split lunge with the other foot forward. So just starting off by just going straight down, stay in that position. So again, you've got the choice of 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells, or without any weight. And then step in and step back. Nice big step. Okay, good. Let's go down into a press up position. We're going to do a press up and twist. So you can do this on your knees or your toes. Chest goes down between the hands, and then we rotate and then repeat. Back down, chest, twist. So down on the knees, you extend one leg as you twist, just to allow for that rotation. But we're trying to get good twists, so we open up through the shoulder joint. And then from there, let's go into alternate squat thrust. So keep the hands down, alternate legs, knees up to the chest. Let's get a little rhythm going. We're starting to get the heart rate up. Last 5 seconds. Okay, good. Stand up, grab your weights. We're going to do a deadlift into a row. So we tip forward from the hips, row, and then stand up. Spine long as you tip. You're tipping from the hips, keeping the lower back strong. You can go wider with the weights, or you can be more narrow, elbows in. It's up to you. You don't want to get too bogged down with the difference between the two, as long as we're getting that squeeze back in between the shoulder blades. So we're working mid-traps and rhomboids. And we're also keeping the spine long as you tip forward. So lower back is nice and strong, working hamstrings, glutes, starting to warm up through there. Just last couple of reps. Okay, good, weights down. We'll just do a couple more things on the warm up before we start. Let's go into a squat and then a lunge. So we squat, step back lunge. You can get lower to get more burn in the quads. You could do it with a weight as well if you want to. Hold into chest. So it's up to you, whatever works best. Okay, so stay lower or come up each time after each rep. Whatever works best for you. Last couple of reps. Good, and then finishing off with jumping jacks. Just to start to get the heart rate back up. Little bounce, get the arms up. Just get that little rhythm going. Last 5 seconds. And good, hold it there. Relax, well done, have a rest. Grab a drink. Any time in the workout you need to rest, just take your rest. We're working for 45 seconds on each exercise, so obviously ideally you want to try and complete the whole 45, but if you need to, you can stop. Just do whatever works best for you. I'll try and give alternatives in the workout where I can. Before we go on to that main circuit, give this video a thumbs up. So if you can get into the habit of just liking every video you watch, that does help me out. If you want to contribute further, then the Patreon link is down in the description below, so that would be appreciated as well. But obviously a like, a share, a subscription all helps me out. Don't forget to check out the workouts I've done this week. So I did 2 on Monday. Yesterday I released a video on how to get abs, so a tutorial on the best exercises and what to eat, how to get your body fat down. So check that one out if you missed it. Let's get into this workout then. We've got 14 exercises. We're going to do 45 seconds on each exercise, and then the last 5 exercises on the circuit is more core based. Twice through, so once we've done 1 circuit we'll rest, and then we get into the second circuit. You can start off with a squat press, grab your weights, bend the knees, and then we drive up quick. Watch if you're not sure, and then join in when you're ready. 45 seconds, I'll start the clock. Now let's go. So we're starting off with a squat press, holding to chest, elbows in, bend the knees, and then drive up. So we try and get that explosive movement as we're coming up. If and when you need to, you can just go to the front squat, or the other option is to pause before you go back down into that next rep. So think about the tempo. But either way, let's try and get that explosive movement, especially if you're doing the overhead. Drive up nice and quick. Last 10 seconds now. Last couple of reps. Okay, good. Moving on. Lunge, forward stepping lunge and curl. So weights held down to the side, big step forward, lunge and curl. Join in when you're ready, clocks off. Big step. Stay tall. Try and bend that back knee down. We don't want to go too far forward. We step forward, but we lunge down. And really drive back off that front foot. Again, think about tempo. Last 5 seconds. Okay, good. Right, we're going down into a press up position with the weights. Press up, row, twist, press. Keep that weight close into the body as we twist. Watch if you're not sure. I'll start the clock now. So you can do this one on your knees or your toes. We go down into the press up, row, hold in tight to the body, press, back down and repeat. Get that weight in tight as you rotate. So into chest. You can do it on your knees if you need to. So it would look like this. Just straighten that top leg as you twist. Okay, good. Moving on. Next up, we've got the burpee deadlift. So again, weights will be down on the floor. Let's go hands narrow, feet wide, squat thrust, stand up into a deadlift, and then repeat. My mic's gone. Get it going when you're ready. So feet wide, stand up, back down. You're trying to get the feet right up to the hands. One to get the heart rate up. Last 5 seconds. Okay, good. Standing up with the weights, bent over row. So we tip forward like we do in the warm up, but we hold that position this time so we stay fixed. Squeeze back. You can go wide or narrow. Shoulders back, lower back strong. You can even go into a reverse fly if you've got light weights. Go longer with the arms. So let's get that squeeze back in between the shoulder blades. Ten seconds. Okay, good, hold it there. Right, we're going to walk out to press up. Chest down between the hands, you go down on your knees if you need to, so you don't need any weights for this one. Off you go, starting the clock. Walking out to press up. Chest down, and then walk back. So the option is knees down, and then you press up, and then walk back. Keep the abs tight. Chest down. Coming to the last 10 seconds. Okay, good, moving on. Forward stepping lunge with the chops. I'm just going to use one dumbbell. Off you go when you're ready. So we chop down diagonally to the outside of the lead leg and then drive back. Big step forward, chop down, push back. So remember with this one we try to stay upright, we're not getting pulled forward or down to the side with the weight. We just get a little rotation. Ten seconds. Last couple of reps. Good, okay, next one we need 2 weights, or you can do it with 1 weight, but we're going to squat 3 curls down low. So like the warm up, but we do 3 curls. 1, 2, and then stand. Sit back, chest up. You start to get that burn in the quads. Last 10 seconds. Last 5. Okay, good. Right, moving on. Lunge and press. So we do a backward stepping lunge. We hold the weights into the chest. Watch if you're not sure. Off you go when you're ready. So hold here. Big step back. Step in. Overhead press. You can take the press out. You can just do the lunge if you need to. Or obviously you can do it without the weights, or if your shoulders are struggling, you can go down to the sides. Take that big step back. So after this exercise, we move on to the core section. Last 10 seconds on this one, keep it going. Five seconds. Okay, good. Right, so down you go. Grab the weights. You can do it with 1 weight or 2. We go knees up, hands up, extend, come back up, and then repeat. Keep the lower back pressed down. Watch if you're not sure. I'll start the clock now. So overhead, legs extend, come back, and then repeat. Overhead, back. Option is to do 1 leg at a time, which is slightly easier. If you want to, you can put 1 foot down and do it there. Or you can hold for longer in that extended position. So with the arms and the legs extended out, that's harder. You can hold that for longer. Let's keep the back press down, keep the abs tight. Coming to the last 10 seconds. Okay, good, moving on. Next one is a crunch. You can do it with or without the weight. 45 seconds, off you go. So, if you've got the weight going straight up or even overhead is harder. Obviously you can do it without a weight. You can go hands on the thighs, would be the easiest version. And then we start to move the hands higher, it gets harder. Last 15 seconds. Keep it going, we've got 3 more exercises to come to finish off this circuit. Last couple of reps, 5 seconds. Okay, good. Next one without the weight, we go down from a press up position, down onto the forearms, we twist, change the lead hand, twist the other way around. So we change which way we twist each time. Watch if you're not sure, I'll start the clock now. You can do it knees or toes, down, down, twist on the second arm down, and then back up, and then the other hand first. That should lead us to twist the other way. Down, down, twist. So don't worry if you can't get the pattern exactly right, just make sure you're alternating which way you twist. You can do it on your knees if you need to, in which case, again, we straighten that top leg as you twist. Keep the abs tight. Last 10 seconds. We've just got 2 more to come after this. Last 5. Okay, good. Right, so next one, come up into that press up position, and then we go knee up across to the opposite hand. I'll start the clock now. So from here, knee across, back, knee across, back. We should be feeling it in the abs at this point. Also triceps and shoulders. If you need to, just rest there, knees down, and then when you're ready, come back up and go again. So do what works best for you. So rest anytime you need to. Just got 1 more exercise to come and then we rest. 15 seconds. Last couple of reps, 5 seconds. Okay, good. Last one, spin around, heel taps, shoulders up, and then we go side to side. Little side bend. Keeping tension in the abs, keeping the shoulders up the whole time. All the way to the end. Abs should be burning at this point. Last 15 seconds. Last 5. And relax, well done, hold it there. Good work, guys. Have a little rest. Grab a drink. We'll have about a 45-second rest and then we get into that second circuit. Obviously, if you need to, you can pause and have a longer rest. Don't forget to check out the rest of the playlist, the workouts I've done this week so far. We're Wednesday today. Yesterday, I did the workout on Facebook Live. So if you're on the group, check it out. It's an abs and core workout. If you're not on the Facebook groups, Ricky Warden Fitness Live, invite yourself to join and I'll add you to the group. So I do some live workouts on there, and I also post the links to these videos on there, and it's also where I leave the schedule. So make sure you're on the group if you're not already. Check out Monday's workout was bodyweight training and then a kettlebell workout. So you had 2 on Monday. Check that one out, and don't forget to check out the video I released yesterday, which was a tutorial about how to get your abs, get your body fat down, and then tone and strengthen the abs up. Let's go back to the first one. Squat press, get ready to go. 1 more circuit to do, same again. Squat press, I'll start the clock now. Let's go. Bend the knees, drive up. If you need to, you can take that press out. Or you can pause, you can rest here before you go back down into the next rep. but we want to try and get that explosive movement if we're doing the press. Think about tempo. Last 10 seconds. Last 5. Okay, good. Next up we had the forward stepping lunge with the bicep curl. Watch if you're not sure. Off you go when you're ready. Big step forward, chest up, lunge and curl. So that big step, stay tall. Last couple of reps. Okay, good, hold it there. Moving on, press up, row, twist and press. Knees or toes, watch if you're not sure. Off you go when you're ready. Starting the clock. Chest down between the hands. Get that weight in tight. Go down on the knees if you need to. Get the weight tight into the chest as you rotate. Ten seconds. Okay, good, moving on. So next up we've got the burpee deadlift. Weights are down on the floor, feet to the outside of the hands, and then we stand up. Watch again if you're not sure. Starting the clock now. Off you go. So hands narrow, feet wide if we can, and then stand. Get the feet right up. Ten seconds. Okay, good. Next up was the bent over row. Tip forward from the hips, keep the spine long. Starting the clock. Let's go when you're ready. Lower back strong. We go wide or narrow with the weights. Let's get that squeeze back. Keep the back strong, lower back. Think about lifting the chest, pushing the bum back. 20 seconds. So remember, if it's lighter weights, go wider, go longer with the arms. So it turns more into a reverse fly that way.
I'm staring through your window, looking up at the stars.
Last couple of reps. Good, right, moving on to the walkout press up. Down on the knees for the press up if you need to. Starting the clock, off you go when you're ready. Walkout press up. Keep the abs tight. Down on the knees is the option. Last 15 seconds. Last 5. Okay, next up was the lunge and chop. Forward step, little chop down to the side. Off you go when you're ready. So go from one shoulder diagonally down, just to the outside of the lead leg, and drive back. Try and stay upright. Keep it going. Really drive back off that front foot. You got 10 seconds left. Okay, good. Next one, squat down low, 3 curls. Off you go when you're ready. So we try and keep the chest up. Sit back, get nice and low. 3 curls. Stand up. Keep it going, we're nearly there before we get onto that core section. So last couple of exercises, last big movements, 5 seconds left. Good, so moving on, lunge and overhead press. Big step back, off you go when you're ready. So it's the last one before we move on to the core. Just get the heart rate up, nice big step back, drive up, overhead press. You can take the press out, so you can just hold that front squat position, or you can even hold the weights down to the side, or obviously you can do it without the weights if you really need to as the option. But remember, it's core after this one, so let's try and work all the way through the 45 if we can. Coming into the last 15 now. So that big step back, if we do the press, step in quick, nice and explosive. 5 seconds, last couple of reps. Okay, good, so we've got 5 to do, all down for the core now. So go down on the floor with a weight or 2, arms overhead, extend the legs, and then come back and repeat. Watch if you're not sure. So from here and back, press the lower back down, keep tension in the abs. And you can hold for longer in that extended position for more of a challenge. You can do one leg at a time if you need to. If you need to modify it, you can go 1 foot down if you need to. 10 seconds. Last couple of reps, 5 seconds. Okay, good, moving on to the crunch. So with or without the weight. Off you go when you're ready. So you can hold the weight straight out in front and go straight up, or you can go overhead, which is going to be the harder option. You can do it without the weight. So when we start to move the hands closer to the midline, it gets easier. So hands on the thighs would be the easiest version. 15 seconds. Keep it going. Finish the core off nicely. Last 5 seconds. Okay, good. Right, spin around. We've got 3 more to do. Next up was the press up position into the down, down, and twist. Off you go when you're ready. Watch if you're not sure. So don't worry if you don't get the pattern exactly, as long as we alternate that twist. So if we're doing it properly, if we alternate which arm we lead with, then it should work out. We twist the other way each time. So change that lead hand every rep. Down on the knees if you need to. Last 10, keep it going. Just 2 more to come after this. Okay, good. Right, press up position, knee up across to the opposite hand. Off you go, starting the clock. Knee across. Back, knee across. The knee should just pass over the floor, so we haven't got too big a gap. So in other words, if the hips are too high, then we're not got as much tension in the abs as we could have. Knee just passes over the floor. If you need to, rest here, come back up again when you're ready. Nearly there now. Just got 15 seconds left on this one, and then 1 more exercise to come. Last 5. Okay, good. Finishing off with the heel taps. Spin around on your back, lift the shoulders up, side to side, off you go. Last one. stretch afterwards. Keep that tension in the abs, keep the shoulders up. All the way to the end. Last 20 seconds. Keep going, 10 seconds. All the way, keep that burn. Stay with it. Last 5. And relax, well done. Good work, guys. Have a stretch. We'll stay where you are there. Just go straight up overhead. Legs out straight. Lengthen out through the abs. Arch the back away from the floor. So make sure you check out the rest of the workouts from this week if you've missed any. I think this is number 239. Maybe now on the playlist. Spin around on your knees, sit back on the heels, drop chest. And just keep the stretching relatively brief. We do the hamstrings on the floor, one knee down and then tip forward from the hip, straighten one leg, stretching the back of the upper leg. And then swap the legs over. So if you want to do another round, go back to the start of the second round, do it again, and then stretch afterwards. Or if you want to do another workout, go to the playlist, have a look, see what's on there, check to see if you've missed any this week. Stand up, just do a couple for the upper body, take the hands forward, separate the shoulder blades. And don't forget to check out the video I released yesterday for the abs tutorial, how to get your body fat down, and then the best exercises for the abs to strengthen and tone. Take the hands behind, stretch the chest. Tomorrow we've got a HIIT workout, so look out for that. Don't forget to add yourself to the Facebook group, Ricky Warden Fitness Live. I did abs and core yesterday on there, so that's on the page if you want to go and do that workout as well. Or if not, go to the playlist and choose an abs workout from there. Hold it there, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good afternoon. I will see you tomorrow for HIIT. Take care.